live stream. So I'm going to be showing you all 6 of my short film attempts up to this point. And hopefully now you're probably thinking, this guy's been putting out a hell of a lot of inspirational, motivational content on his channel in recent months, and where's this fit in with it? Well, I want to use these to hopefully inspire you that if you want to learn how to do something, you can actually get out there and teach yourself how to do anything. I'm 100% self-taught, and we started these as a way of just tripping over my own feet and learning from my mistakes. And you can see the evolution and the content as we go along in little ways, but by the time we get to the final short film, you're going to see, this is something that is more than what this guy ever expected to do. So yes, this little short film to start us off is called Twilight, and the inspiration behind this one for me was a friend of mine bought a box set of the Twilight movies, and he had it in his head that they were going to be something along the lines of Bram Stoker's Dracula, Interview with the Vampire, that sort of thing, which we all know Twilight isn't. So he got a bit of stick for it, and that's pretty much the inspiration behind this little film. So we just used what we had, just the camera that we'd bought at that point, decent, the Sony NEX VG10 it was. So we didn't have external audio, which is why the audio was pretty bad in this movie. But this started out really as like a comedy sketch for a review of the Twilight movies at that point. I think there were still 2 to be made at the point whenever we made this one. And yes, and it was just one of those things that, if you're going to do a little comedy sketch for every review video you're ever going to make, you just can't keep up with that. So that was how this came about, and we went out and pretty much overall idea how we knew where we were starting, where we wanted to get to by the end of it. And it's also where the name of this channel came from, Here's Rotters. You hear me at one point in the movie, this little short film, screaming Here's Rotters. So that's where that came from. So yeah, sit back and enjoy this little short film that we actually made up as we went along.
Wait, what's going on? What's going on, man? Guy with a gun! Run! back here. Where? You're up. What's this about anyway? You just some nutcase with a Kalashnikov bag. Is that what it is? Is this how you get your jollies? Pointing a gun at somebody's head. What the hell are you doing it for? Anyway, what's the big problem? Seriously, what is the big problem?
Turn around. Down on your knees. Get down on your knees. Right.
You really do it, dude.
Where's the raft?
What?
You know what I'm talking about.
What?
In your bag. Give me.
What? In my bag?
Yes.
That. That.
Yes. Throw it to the side. Right, you. Up on your feet.
Pick up my bag.
Don't ever be that stupid again.
Nutcase.
So shortly after we finished Twilight, we were sitting one day and we were talking about smartphones. I think what I had at that point was the iPhone 5. And the iPhones were getting more and more popular at that point for actually creating content. And we thought, okay, could you actually come up with an idea for a little short film, film it on an iPhone, edit it on an iPhone, and upload it directly from the iPhone without going near a proper editing suite. So we came up with this little idea and downloaded a few free apps for it. Of course, we used iMovie to edit on. Filmmaking Pro, I think, was the other app that I used, free to download at that point as well. And that gave you the film look and the widescreen bars and everything. And there was another little app that I can't recall the name of that had sound effects and muzzle flashes on it. So the film was completely edited on the iPhone and uploaded from it. The only thing in this version of it that wasn't done inside the iPhone was the little Coins Age Media logo. I think I have the Coins Age Media logo added at the beginning of this movie. If not, it'll be the JPM Films Worldwide logo, which I rebranded from a few years back. So yeah, sit back and check out The Thief.
You can pass your theory test yet, right? For the taste sharp.
So as you're moving forward in your short film attempts, you'll start to come across things that you would see and think to yourself, okay, I want to try this. And this one here was completely built around the idea of the day for night effect. You'll have seen that in a lot of, there's hundreds, if not thousands, of movies that have used this, but the ones that stick out most in my mind are westerns, classic westerns, like John Wayne westerns and whatnot. You'll see them around the campfire at night time. But if you get a chance to see the sky in the background in a lot of those movies, the sky's very blue in it, and the reason for that is because everything that they've shot in this sequence is during the daytime, but they have used their editing suites to change the colours and everything on screen to make it look like night time. But the dead giveaway is the sky. Very, very hard to sort that out in a day for night effect. So that's where Lurker came from, and it was a little horror idea completely built around the idea for the day for night effect. And when we originally uploaded this film to the old YouTube channel, I actually got a message the night we uploaded it. It was online for about 2 hours probably, and a guy sends me a message, and he was raging because he was sitting chilling out in his own house, taking it easy. It was around Halloween we uploaded it. His sister was there visiting, and like, she lives fairly close to him, but to get to her house from his, she actually had to walk past a forest to get there. So this film apparently freaked her out that bad that he actually had to get changed, get his shoes and everything on, and actually drive her home, because after watching this she didn't want to pass by the forest. So yes, check out Lurker.
See you in the morning. Bye.
Stan, how are you?
Hey Jenny, how are you?
Same old routine. Been ages since I seen you. What you been up to?
I'm good. I got a wee job there. It's like 14-hour shifts, 6 days a week. It's going alright.
That's some serious hours. How's the family?
Aye, they're doing good, aye.
And the wee one? He must be getting really big now.
He's getting pretty big, I'm not gonna lie, but the problem is I don't really get to see it that much for all the hours. Kinda sad.
That really sucks. But I'll not keep you back because it sounds like you've had a long day.
Hey, good to see you anyway, Jenny. You should call up sometime, we'll hang out. I'm gonna run and get some sleep though, because I'm pretty tired.
See you later.
See you soon, buddy. Hello? Oh, Holly. I've only just got left off there now, so I'm only about a few minutes, well, about 20 minutes. Oh, no, that's alright, I'll be there in a minute. Sure, I'll run through the forest here and it'll be quicker. Alright. Alright, see you in a minute. Love you. Bye.
So the next film we did after that, little short, was for a competition, and it was one of these competitions that pop up online every once in a while. And this one here was, they give you an idea for the content of a short film. In this case, the outline was simply a film revolving around a question, and it was one of these weekend projects, so you had like a grand total of 3 days to put it together. So we got out again, once again, into the forest. No budget, no money, you just use what you have. So we went out and shot this thing. Now, it is in black and white, and the reason for that was because whatever happened on the day, to this day I'm still not 100% sure how we messed this up, but the colours were completely messed up whenever I got back to the editing suite to put this thing together. Whether it was some setting on the camera that we had knocked off balance while we were out, or the card had become slightly corrupted, and still to this day I've got no idea. So I just threw out all the colours, did it in black and white, so anyway we could save the short film and the time frame to get it online for this competition. But yeah, we won absolutely nothing. So this is the question.
What do you want?
Will you do my shift tomorrow?
Okay, so this short film came about on one of those weekends where, you know, you work all week long, you're looking forward to the weekend, getting out and doing something. Of course, I'm jonesing to get an hour short film created. This weekend rolls around, and it turns out to be one of those weekends where you just get hit with a multitude of bills at the one time. We've all been there. It always happens. There's that one weekend in the month where you're just sort of screwed for a day or two. So this weekend rolled around and I just want to create something, but I'm going to have to take one of those weekends where I just take a step back from everything, chill out for the weekend, in favour of paying bills. So I thought to myself, okay, right, I've got the camera here, I've got the editing suite here. There's a tripod in the corner. I wonder, could I come up with an idea where I could actually just set the camera up on a tripod and create something myself. So Isolation was created and edited within a day, just to give me something to do. And yes, probably one of my favourites at this point. Oh, God. Bloody bills. Well, at least I've got coffee. Shit! Hey man, the way I promised I would be hanging out this weekend, I'm gonna have to cancel. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry about that there, but it's just, I got a massive bill in through the post there, and I just checked the bank account, that a direct debit came out for the car and everything, and I'm really, really short this weekend. I haven't even, the fuel I have left in the car, I'm going to have to keep that for work next week, so I'm stranded this weekend unless you guys want to come over here. You can't? Alright, that's okay man, I understand. I'm sorry about this here, but you know, there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, yeah, I know. Alright, cheers dude. Alright? Bye. Okay, this is the jewel in the crown for me. This is the ultimate in my short film attempts up to this point. Conclusions. This film here, very, very stressful one to get made. Met with a lot of backlash, even in the planning process of it, just because of the subject matter of the film. And I'm not stupid. Like, I know this sort of thing here is going to hit somebody that has been affected by it. But I wanted this to be one of these short films that was kind of on the nose, but filmed in a way that was not going to be restricted in any way, if you get my meaning. So, yes, I can recall a little movie that we had seen back in the day. I think it was a church meeting or something, like a youth group meeting or something, whenever I was a kid. And the film, if memory serves, was called Angel Alley. And it was one of these films that just had the effect of sticking in your head. Like, it was nothing that was going to... Of course, it was, part of a church environment. It's not going to be one of these ones that's going to be graphic in any way, shape or form. But the storytelling of the thing stuck in my mind. Like, I'm 44 now and I still remember this little film. So I was thinking with conclusions, I wanted to do something similar with this. Something that was just on the nose enough to make an impact. So, very stressful, as I say. I think all my grey hairs that I have at this point came from trying to get this thing off the ground. It was a grand total of like 7 years to get this thing created, because I wanted this one, unlike the rest of them, to be just that bit more professional because of the subject matter. And I wanted to get some real good actors on it and somebody behind the camera with a little bit more knowledge than what we had at that point. So, yes, there's a girl in that acted in this that jumped in at the last second. We had a person casted for the female character in this that on the lead up towards getting this thing going had to pull out for personal matters, completely out of her control. And at the last moment, Annie McCarroll stepped in. She's done quite a bit of television work since this, so her career is on the up at the moment. I don't know if conclusions had anything to do with that. In my mind, I would like to think that, if she's going for a role or something and she shows her performance in this film, might have helped. I don't know, but I kind of like to think that. The cameraman we had in this came on board, and I was looking for his resume when he emailed it to me, and the first thing jumped out at me was Hollyoaks. So he's a cameraman on Hollyoaks, popular TV soap opera sort of thing. And I thought, okay, all right, this is I'm noticing stuff here that I actually know from television. So he came on board and we were shooting the thing, and on the last day of the shoot, it was just me and him on our own, and we were out getting some footage for the opening of the movie. And that was as the film opens here, you see the car driving towards the camera. It was all those sort of shots where it was just, you didn't need the actors or anything there, so just me and him. And I said to him, I was like, out of all the stuff that you've done, like your resume that you sent me, you've done a lot of big stuff there. Why are you actually helping someone like me out on something like this here? And he's like, indie film's just something I haven't tried before. So like somebody that's deep into a career, jumping back to help somebody that's just trying to get started, absolutely phenomenal. So I have got a lot of love and respect for the people that was involved in the short film, and I'll be grateful to them to my dying day. So enough talk from me. Check out conclusions.
You are so unbelievable sometimes.
Leave me alone.
What is wrong with you? Is this going to happen every time we go out? Stop acting like a child and talk to me. Jason! Look at me. What do you want me to say, Jason? Are you standing there waiting on me to apologise? That's not going to happen. I am not apologising because you're paranoid!
Mama!
Yes! What the hell is your problem?
What the hell is going on in here? I'm trying to work in there.
Maybe you can talk some sense into this idiot. I'm done.
What happened?
The usual. Some guy tried hitting on me.
Not this again. Jason, when are you going to wise up? You keep this up, you're going to end up alone. You're going to end up losing this girl. And you know what? You're going to deserve it.
You know what? Screw this. I'm out of here. What are you doing here?
Never mind that. What the hell were you about to do?
How did you even know I was here?
Sure, I know you like to come here to think about things. When I calmed Kate down, I got in the car and came over. You've not answered my question. What the hell were you about to do?
Like you said, sometimes I come here to think.
Don't give me that. I'm not blind, I'm not stupid. Your car's over there and the door's wide open and the key's in the ignition. Here! Don't lie to me. You were going in.
No, I wasn't.
Admit it. You were going to jump.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't going in.
Come on, man. You gotta get this sorted. You can't keep going on like this. When was the last time you were with the doctor?
Ages ago.
I think it's time for an appointment.
I think you're right.
Listen, Jason, I know it's easy for me to say, but you gotta put all that stuff behind you.
I know.
I know what you've been through, but you can't keep punishing Kate. She had nothing to do with it.
I know.
Look, man, it'll be alright. But you gotta give Kate a fair chance. How about that doctor's appointment?
I'll do it first thing on Monday morning.
Right. Come on. Let's get out of here. I'll get you a coffee. And I'll tell you something. If you make me climb these bloody rocks again, I'll throw you in myself. Morning. You're in a good mood this morning. There's coffee in that pot there if you want it.
No, I'm alright, man. I'm gonna go out for breakfast with Kate.
Alright, what are you up to today?
Gonna go out for the day and then I'm gonna go out for a nice wee romantic meal later.
What's the occasion?
Nothing.
Come on. What are you hiding?
No, seriously, nothing, man.
What is it?
Look, I can't tell you.
I knew it. You are terrible at keeping secrets. What is it?
Look, man, I need to go. Look, I'll talk to you later.
Oh, if you need to go, you need
Here,
this.
give me that bag. Will you get that?
No.
Give me that.
Spell. I can do this all day. I'm
Oh,
working from
come on,
home.
give me it.
Oh, spell.
Right, okay. I'm gonna ask her to marry me.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yes. I think the time's right, man. I mean, things are going well for her at work and for me at work, and it just feels right. What do you think?
I think it's about flipping time is what I think. Oh, it's really great you got your head sorted. What are you doing waiting in here? You're wasting time. Come on. Hurry up. Come on. Go. Come on, you're wasting time. Get out. Get out.
Me wasting time. Me wasting time. You're wasting time.
I don't point the finger. The important thing is you meet Kate. Jason, I'm really happy for you, man. You deserve this. Now go get her.
Thank you, man.
Hello, this is Kate. Hi, Elaine. Oh, they were meant to get back to us tomorrow. Did they get back already? That's great. Will you ring them back and schedule a meeting for tomorrow? Super. Look, have a great day, Elaine. I'll catch you in the morning, alright? Bye.
Kate?
Darren,
How have you been?
I haven't seen you in ages. How are Uncle Dave and Aunt Jane?
Oh, they're great.
That's good. You're looking so well yourself.
Oh, thanks very much. Look, it's great to bump into you. What are you doing?
I'm actually just waiting on Jason.
All right, how are things going with you two?
Really good. I couldn't be happier.
And?
And he actually has something planned. He has this whole day planned out and a fancy dinner tonight. He doesn't think I know, but I've worked it out. He's gonna ask me to marry him.
Oh, that's great. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Oh, he must be a pretty great guy to make you this happy.
I'm so happy. It's the happiest I've ever been. I didn't believe in soulmates till I met him.
Look, where is he? I'd love to meet him.
He should be here by now. He must have got held up.
Alright, well look, I've got to go.
Oh, really? I'd love for you to meet Jason.
Yeah, I know, but look, I gotta meet some of the guys and I'm actually running away a bit late myself.
That's alright. We'll meet him one day.
Well look, I'm so happy for two of you. You deserve to be happy.
I'll tell him you said hi.
When you're waiting on the light to guide the way in your darkest hour, when your heart begins to fray, you're waiting on the light to guide the way in your darkest hour, when your heart begins to fray. And hold on tight, don't you let go. There's still hope for you. And hold on tight, don't you let go. There's still hope for you. And hold on tight, don't you let go. There's still hope for you.
So guys, there we are. That is the 6 short film attempts up to this point. And what I want you to take from this, as far as the motivation, is that you can actually get out there, and if you're interested in learning something, there's nobody stopping you from doing it. You know, when it comes to something like that, indie film, you get a lot of pushback from a lot of people that are actually doing it. And if you're coming at it from a self-taught perspective, it's going to be an uphill battle, but it's one well worth keeping at. And some of the paybacks that you're going to get from something like this here is actually phenomenal. So yeah, at this point I couldn't be happier with these 6 short films. Now there is a 7th that I did at the same time as Conclusions, but technically it's not one of my own short films. I was director and editor on it, but basically it belongs to another person, the producer in that one. So there is a 7th one out there, but I don't include it in my package because, as I say, I was just like a kind of like a hired hand on that one. But yeah, you don't need those qualifications to do anything in life. If you're willing to put in the work, you'll eventually get there. And don't let people really drag you down, because a lot of people will get on your back for actually being self-taught. And one of the biggest mistakes I've made at this point is to actually take that bad criticism on board. Like, you know, people will criticize you for stuff you get. Constructive criticism is one thing, but this other type of destructive criticism, as I like to call it, led me to actually go and take a course and get a recognised media qualification, short film qualification. And yes, wasn't worth the paper that it was written on. I have actually at this point gotten more done without that qualification than I have got done with the qualification. So, you know, just because the popular educational opinions these days is like, you know, you can't do something if you don't have a certain piece of paper. That's not 100% true. Like, there's so many people that I have come across and known in the past that have good qualifications the length of their arm and something, and they're not working in that career because they haven't got the knowledge of experience in there. There's too many people, and this isn't directed at anybody in general, but it's just, I have found here in Northern Ireland in particular over the years, a lot of the people that have gone for university and going for a degree or something have used that time as an extra holiday that they don't have to actually get out there and work for someone. But the killer to that is most places want you to have a couple of years worth of experience if they're going to hire you to do anything. So if you're just simply sitting about getting the credits or whatever in there to get a degree, but you're not actually out there working for someone, which is what you actually should be doing. And people's always, like, I've had the conversation more times than enough with people, like, you know, how the heck am I supposed to have 2 years experience working for people? And I'm like, well, how long were you in university? And they're like 2, 3, maybe 4 years. So I was like, okay, so out of like a possibility of 4 years, 2 of those years you could have been out there working for free for someone. That's what the experience comes from, is that you know, internships and whatnot while you're in a degree course. But I digress. Those are the people that'll come at you for being self-taught. But as I say, made the mistake, went and actually done a course, and actually getting a degree now or a recognised qualification or anything, so simple. The course I did in filmmaking, I didn't even look at the material really throughout the course. The way it was set up was you went through like 4 or 5 pages worth of stuff, and then you had like a questionnaire sort of thing at the end of it to fill in, and based on those marks that you got for that there, at the end of the course was completely free, and at the end of the course all you had to do was pay for the diploma. So I'm sitting on the computer and did a quick scan over it, and I'm like, I know all this stuff. Filled in the form at the end of it, got like a 92 to a 97 on each of them, and bought the degree. But I'm sitting thinking to myself during this course, and I've looked at a few since that from the same place, there's nobody here to actually, you're learning online, so what's to stop you having your computer open and having Google open on your smartphone, and you're just looking up the answers as you're going through it? You know, I could get through that, the knowledge of getting that qualification and any of the other ones that I've looked into at this point, I'm pretty certain that I could get a list of qualifications and stuff that I'm just looking up in Google. There's nobody there to police what you're doing. So having the qualification and having the ability to do something that's two completely different things. And it's, that's worth keeping in mind. But take this, if nothing else, from this. I have 6 little short films that you've just watched with me. I had no knowledge in the actual putting something together at the beginning of any of these. As I say, Twilight, we made it up as we went. The Thief was something that we just had an idea in an afternoon. We actually made it in an afternoon. Lurker, day for night effect. Not a great day for night effect, but it is what it is. Freaked a woman out, needed to get driven home after watching it. The Question, again, we messed that up, but it is what it is. Isolation, you make something of it, what you have. And that took me to conclusions that was, just everything that I'd learned up to that point, done properly and done well. Having said that, there is a few bits in the movie where if I was editing it now, I would trim down a little bit more. But you learn as you go. And as far as that qualification that I got, there's actually a video on Here's Rotter's Vlogs here where I actually burned the thing because it wasn't worth the paper that it was written on or printed on. So, yes, if you want to check out more of these short films and you want to get any updates, I'm going to be updating on where we're at. I've got something like 20 projects that I'm writing at the minute. I don't know when or if we'll ever get to them, but any of the updates will be going to the YouTube channel, Coins Age Media. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff, go over and subscribe to that one. I'll probably update that channel once a month maybe at the very most, but as far as the indie film content goes, that's where it will be concentrated if and when we get to it. So guys, if you're still here, thank you so much for checking this out and joining me on this little trip, and I hope you took a little bit of motivation to actually get out there and learn something that you've always been interested in learning, and don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it.